Hi, it's me again with Corel Draw tips and tricks. Somebody sent me this graphic of trees and they're going to print it so the quality is good enough, they say, but they want to do this outline of this gentleman's face like this is done, but they want it with these trees for some reason. So what we need to do is make an outline of this tree or this man. So I'm going to left click, right click. I've already traced it. And for the one I'm doing it for, I don't know if you want, you know what? Let me back up here. I don't know if you want this dark face. That's the only thing you didn't mention. So I'm going to leave a copy of that. I'm going to nudge. So I'm going to left click, right click. And what we have to do is stop the Smart Fill tool from getting in this. So I'm just going to use the 3-point curve line a lot. And because his hat's round, I'm just going to make it round and go over all that stuff. And then I am going to zoom in and make this worth it for him. 3-point curve line, go from about right there to right there. Give it a little bit of a curve. So we just need to go around, and anything that's going to leak, we want to stop. And just 2 places on his head. I'm not worried about the tree. They want the tree they gave me really good instructions. I mean, verbatim what they wanted done. But they did not mention whether they want this black face like this one does, I think adds to it. So now I'm going to take a rectangle and I'm going to take the Smart Fill tool. I'm going to fill that in and see now nothing leaks. So because I've nudged now what I can do is take the Smart Fill tool again, and this time I'm going to go up and I'm going to left click, right click, and I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to get rid of this tree. I'm going to, which I think might add, but since it's a different tree than had on the other one, I'm just going to do that. Now I'm going to get rid of that tree right there. I'm going to have to zoom in. So I'm building I'm building a dam so nothing could get in to that. And then right here, I'm just going to kind of, and they're going to do, now I don't know if you want this rough stuff. And I think it kind of adds to it. So we're going to, like this could be his jacket and his collar. Then fill that in and look at that. We got it. Now, the only other thing we could do is now we can left click, right click. And I do not want to move that man. I want to move our object. And I can see the man. Let me go ahead and delete all this. I can see the red line, so I know it's going to work. And you could actually make your graphic a little littler, and then it would have more graphic in it. Then select both of them and go to the intersect tool that I use a lot. And look at that, there's your man. And if you want to put an outline around him, you could make that outline black. Now, because we've nudged, I don't know if we want to do this, but here's an option. We're actually going to do it on here. You see he's got a little goatee. So we need to stop the inside from leaking now. So I'm going to grab, and this is just in case he wanted to do this. I'm going to grab and I'm going to just go on the inside of all that stuff. And then I'm going to go about halfway, put a little curve to it. I could actually delete some of this interior stuff so we could go around it. That might be the best thing to do. And at this time, if you wanted that goatee part, you could leave that. And so we're going to go like right there, and maybe we'll put a little backward there. And then look, we're going to fill that in with black. And because we've nudged the whole time, we can go up and over. And now the man has a more facial distinction. And then at this time, you could take your goatee and make it a little bit better. There's evidently part of the old picture that we could probably get rid of. Well, that's part of the tree, but it's also part of the part I didn't make black. So we could change that quite a bit. I think that's a pretty cool thing, and you could always make your outline, especially the printer, you can make an outline a little thicker, and you could smooth this up. But that's the important of the intersect tool. That's pretty cool. I love the idea. I just wonder if you could find a picture that was like colors of trees instead of that. But this will engrave. Well, he said he's going to print it. See, if I was an engraver, I'm going to have to get rid of this because there is some white material in there. But it's kind of like a camouflage effect. See, that's all white. But if he's going to print it, that may be what he wants. And he doesn't have to use the face. You know, you could take the face out. But I think it really adds to it and kind of designs, you know, it makes it look like he's got on a hoodie. Anyway, kind of a fun project. Hope that helped them a little bit. Thank you for watching.